What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys been out building shit. Believing what God gave you. Taking on projects, building, fixing, creating, doing art. Just doing something productive with your hands that you can look back at the end of the day and you see what you accomplished. You feel good about it. You build up your self-esteem, build up your self-worth. You know that you can take on bigger and bigger projects in the future. Kind of what this video is going to be about. I've been working up towards building a rat rod for a few years now. Taught myself how to weld, been learning how to do different wiring projects, been learning about the 7.3 IDI diesels, and that's kind of one of my favorites because it was, one of my first trucks was a 7.3 IDI, and I learned about it and I enjoyed it. It was always a good, reliable truck, and I find them pretty cheap once in a while, so I just kind of. That was my first diesel ever. It was a 7.3 IDI. So now fast forward, picking up this last. She can do a burnout. She runs pretty good. Got a bit of rust. She's ugly. She's got the dualies that I like. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other girls can't deny. When a dual tire truck gets in dual tires in her skinny waist, you get sprung. You want to get some. When the hunt began. I've got a nice running driving chassis. I just got to pull this body off and stick something old and cool on here and then hook up all the steering, brakes, throttle pedal, ignition, lights. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few things. Mechanical projects aren't easy, guys. So my aesthetic, what I'm really wanting is a wagon. No, not one of these silly. Something old like a Nomad, a 57 Chevy, an old Pontiac wagon, maybe an old Ford Ranch wagon. Something old and cool. But sometimes I gotta rein myself in and realize that my mechanical aspirations and my workspace do not align. Now granted, as I build, fix, create, and improve my land, one day I'll probably have a hoist system and a crane and a this and a that to make projects like that a lot easier. But for now, I decided to stick with a truck because it's just a cab, it's something small, I can move it around easier. It's not a whole wagon, something big that I feel like I'd probably end up banging it up and damaging it more than it already is in attempting to swap it onto my other frame. A few days searching the internet, this is what I came up with. It's 1950 Ford. It looks like it's still got decent cab floors. Metal looks pretty solid. I actually like the look of it. The patina, the color, not bad. Decent price. It's close enough to me that I'm not real worried about going getting it. I'm not worried about none of my trucks making it or breaking down or having an issue. And number one issue or selling point, he's got a title. So let's jump into international. We'll hit the road, guys. When I ordered this thing a new radiator, I didn't realize that it was a half a radiator. And in my infinite wisdom, I didn't check the box until it was too late to send it back. So we decided to get married. I went ahead and installed it in the truck. She's gonna stick around a while. We realized that she does pretty good everywhere except for the hill coming up to the house, and she starts to overheat. And I'm thinking because she's getting so much air through this side, it's not cooling on this side. So I'm gonna try cutting duct tape about 3 pieces of cardboard together, and I'm doing the right thing, zip tying it on there. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave those on there like tassels since we already got jumped on the highway. I-5 interstate, heading to Portland. I'm thinking I'll take the other road on the way back, that's for sure. Got a tail on back there, coming up onto the Fremont Bridge, Portland. Truck's staying cooler with that cardboard on there. Deli Store and More for one of their world famous burgers. Reach in here and get this. Oh yeah, guys. A little something for the top. Climbing the hill up to the house. Hopefully the temp doesn't rise too much more there. About 215 right now. Used to rise up to about 230 without that cardboard in there. And yeah, she's coming up some. Should be alright though. We're getting up here towards the top. About 228 right now, 229, 230. Thank you, old corn grinder. Here it is. We picked it up. No issues. This door does got a bit of a tweak to it. It's a bit bent. But hopefully I can either figure out how to get it straight and get it to work again, or I can find a replacement. The hood's not bad. The fenders look like they've had some weight on them. I kind of pushed down a little bit. But the front's not bad at all. This side's got a couple boo-boos. Nothing too major. It does have some floor in it. I'm sure that I'm going to have to modify some of the steering. I'm going to have to modify and hook up pedals and stuff. I might have to modify the firewall a bit to get it to fit the other truck. But I felt like for a first rat rod, a first project, that having at least something to start with floor wise to where I could sit it on the other chassis, I could get it all, you know, kind of situated, just kind of clearance and slide it up and whatnot. I felt like that was the smarter way to do. No motor in here. I'm thinking I want to make it a tilt hood on the other truck. Help this small YouTuber out. Help me beat the evil algorithms. Hit that like button. Drop me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If watching my dumb ass that spent his whole life locked up and really doesn't know what he's doing, try to build a rat rod out of this old Ford and that other old Ford in his driveway, sounds like something you want to do, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. You won't miss none of the shenanigans out here, like the worth shot. But most importantly, believe in what God gave you, guys. Take on some new projects, learn some new skills, build, fix, create, do some art. Just do something you can see what you accomplished at the end of the day, and you better yourself, and you know that you're making progress in your life. Don't be sitting around making excuses, guys. Till next time, keep building shit.